Hi, it's Sonia, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about cross-training and how cross-training can be of great benefit for runners. Right now, though, I'm getting ready to do an indoor bike session, so after that, I will be back and chat about the benefits of cross-training. Okay, well, that workout is done. That was a great hour workout. Now, here's something that I'm working on, trying to build up some of my upper body strength. I have one of those bars, chin-up bars. Well, I can't do a chin-up. So I have a band to help me do an assisted one. So every time I go into my computer room here, or my exercise room, I try to do a pull-up, which I still can't do, but I go and I try to get up as high as I can. And I try to do it's so hard. And see, number 3, not quite there. But it's all part of the cross training that I'm doing these days. Hi, I'm back. That was a really great bike session that I had. I have to say that cycling indoors in the winter when you've got a good trainer really actually can be a lot of fun. I have a Wahoo Kicker trainer, which I actually just got a few months ago. And I use an app called Zwift, which is a fantastic app. It lets you choose various, courses that they're hilly, they're flat. You can go for 30 minutes, 60 minutes. You can go for really for as long as you want. And, you can join other riders. You can join your friends. It's actually it can be actually a lot of fun to do a workout like that. Plus, at the same time, I can be kind of watching my workout on Zwift on my phone, which I just put on my aero bars, and then I can watch a movie or a show, catch up on some stuff on Netflix. So, cross-training. So today I want to talk a bit more about kind of what is cross-training and the benefits of cross-training. Like why should we as runners do anything other than run? So essentially, cross-training is any sport or exercise that really supplements your main sport. And in this case, for me, it'd be running. So anything that, supplements my running. And what the cross-training will do when you're doing other activities, you are going to become stronger, you'll be more flexible. Essentially, you're just a more well-rounded athlete. And as well, it's a great way to actually become a faster runner. And I think too that cross-training is important because it really strengthens your non-running muscles and it rests your running muscles. So for example, when I'm cycling, I'm not using all of the same muscles that I do when I'm running. And it's also non-impact. When we're running, we are pounding all the time. We're putting a lot of stress on our joints. So switching over once or twice a week to doing something that's more low impact is really going to be good for our bodies overall. And in terms of the activities that we can do, there's tons of activities that we can do when it comes to cross training. We can cycle indoors, outdoors, do spinning classes, swimming, aqua jogging. The elliptical trainer is great for low impact. Rowing is wonderful, and it really then does work your upper body too, which is really important. As runners, we're using our legs. We do use our arms to kind of try to drive us a bit faster, and it's important to be able to kind of work that upper body so that we do have some strength there as well. Then too, yoga and strength training is extremely important. Yoga to make sure that we're flexible, that we stretch out our muscles, and strength training just, enable just us to get stronger and to, work on our core, for example, strengthen our legs. So again, it's really quite important. In terms of when we should cross train or how often, I like to cross train like 1 to 3 times a week for 30 to 60 minutes. Now, it will depend though on how, I guess, how much of an athlete you are or how new you are to sports. If you're brand new to running, then you just might want to do 1 day of cross training per week. If you're a marathon runner and you've been running for a long time, then you might want to incorporate maybe a couple more days of cross training into your run. So too, there's many benefits actually to cross training. Cross training can help us reduce any injuries, just because we're going to be strengthening various muscles. We're not just constantly pounding using the same muscles over and over again. When we introduce cross training, we're giving our bodies a break from all of the running that we're doing and the pounding. So it can really go a long way in helping to prevent injury. And as I mentioned earlier too, if we are injured, we can do things like the elliptical or the aqua jogging that is going to help us maintain our cardio our cardio fitness, so that when we do get back out on the road to run, we're not as kind of put backwards as much as one might be if you couldn't do anything. Now, of course, it all depends on what the injury is, because there are times where the injury is such that you really cannot do absolutely anything for a short period of time. And when that happens, it's best to follow the advice of your doctor, your physiotherapist, whomever it is that you see, and take the necessary time to heal and rest before getting back out there. Cross training as well will help you not be bored with running. If you're just running day after day after day, and that's the only thing you're doing, and if you're doing it by yourself all the time, you can get bored. I know myself, I listen to music when I'm running, so I don't get bored. And these days, there's not that much opportunity to actually run with anybody. And even if you do have friends that are runners, it's hard, I find, to find people who are kind of really your pace. I mean, it's not impossible, but typically I find I either have to speed up or I kind of get my friends to slow down. And sometimes when we're out there training, we want to be doing the pace that we need to be doing. So to avoid boredom, I listen to music. I also do find that the cross training just adds that extra element of interest into my week, whether it's cycling or I'm out cross country skiing or doing some strength training. It just adds variety to your weekly workout. The other thing too, the other really key benefit, I would say, when you are doing cross training is you are getting stronger. When you're cycling, if you're cross country skiing, you're using different muscles, you are building strength, you're balancing out how your muscles and joints are being used. Plus too, then if you add in some strength training, you are going to become a much stronger and faster runner. And I think, that's one of the key benefits too of cross training, is that you will become a much better runner. You'll be more efficient, and you will, have the strength to be faster. So I encourage you to try some cross training if you're not doing so already. And if you're not, if you're just getting started in this, or maybe you've been running for a while and you haven't done any cross training, well, try maybe one different event, in the next week or so. Here in Ottawa, yesterday we just got a huge dumping of snow, which is actually wonderful, because now we can get out and maybe do some snowshoeing or do some cross-country skiing. And these are great activities to use as an adjunct to, the all of the running that we may be doing. So with that, I wish you a wonderful week. And like I say, I do hope you can get out and do a bit of cross training and try something new this week. Take care, and I'll chat with you next week. Bye-bye.